So we got a lot of stuff to yap about today. And the first thing we gonna yap about is really just a notice about how if you are playing Marvel Rivals right now, just so that you know, Invisible Woman has a free skin that you get if you get to gold. So here it is. Here's a picture of it. So just like last season, if you got to gold with Moon Knight, you would get a free skin. Same thing in this season. And my advice from my hour and a half hour console session that I'm honestly about to hop back on, it is 100 times easier when you're playing against console people. Like you hop on console and you just bodying people. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. That being said though, yeah, free skin if you get to gold. This season is different from last season. This season it's a Sue Storm skin. Last season it was a Moon Knight skin. I hope it's never a Squirrel Girl skin, because then I will really have to take the ranked grind serious and I'll have to sit in training mode and actually get good at a game. Anyway, that being said, let's talk about something that I kind of missed out on the opportunity for. Modding Marvel Rivals. So Marvel Rivals' latest update quietly killed the game's burgeoning mod scene. So if y'all don't know, if y'all didn't understand, NetEase, they're the people who make Marvel Rivals, like the game developers, released the update for the first season of their game and whatnot. And in that update, apparently they broke mods, because before this, there was all types of different mods on the games and stuff like that. I even went over an article the other day where Nexus Mod was banning people who were making Trump mods for Captain America and Joe Biden mods. Like they were banning those people or banning the mods. I don't remember which one it was, but if you was making a Trump mod or a Joe Biden mod for Marvel Rivals, they was getting you the fuck up out of here. We was reading about that the other day. So it's crazy that now today I'm seeing that they're saying no mod support, period. So my question is, because there's multiple things that this could be, right? I'm gonna read the article still, but before I do that, there's multiple reasons I think they could have did this. One is because of copyright, because people were doing stuff like modding copyrighted characters like Sora over Magic, like stuff like that. Another reason is because it's only a matter of time till the freaky ass frogs get to this game and they start making Luna Snow nude mod. A third reason, it could mess with player experience for the simple fact that you could add a mod to the game that desyncs for whatever weird random reason, could desync the game and mess up the matches and mess up other people's experience. So it's a thing of there's multiple reasons why it would make sense for them to do it, but it kind of sucks to see, because the mods for this game were going to be plentiful, because not only is this game omega ultra popular, but also there's a lot of ideas that people could have implemented into it, and it's only a matter of time before they find workarounds, but we ain't get to that time yet. It just happened. The update literally came out either yesterday or today. No, today's the 10th. It came out today. But let's read on. Users in the Marvel Rivals Discord have said that the update has introduced asset hash checking to prevent client-side modification of the game files. So if y'all don't understand what all that gobbledygook says, basically they scan in the files for the game, and they said if we see a mod in your shit, you can't hop online. There was no mention of this change in the Season 1 patch notes, because you don't want there to be a mention. You just want people game to start fucking up, and you want them to delete it and reinstall it and realize, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't change the files after I install it. But that's probably because NetEase never saw modding as a legitimate player behavior. Modding is what is that? We're gonna look that word up.
Verboten.
Verboten. Oh, that's a restaurant. Sweet, but not forbidden, especially by an authority. Modding is verboten according to the game's terms of use. 1 second. I don't know about modding being specifically verboten, but I did see a post by the Marvel Rival developers from their actual Discord where they asked people kindly to not modify the files of the game. Now, when it comes to mods, I downloaded some mods, but the only stuff I downloaded was a mod that skips all those dumbass screens in the beginning that just sit there and waste your time. Like, waiting to get into this game. You waited for this game to load up and all this other stuff. Now you gotta wait through some more unskippable scenes. It's like, them shits is annoying. So I installed a mod to remove that, and I installed a mod that helped it run better on AMD. But besides that, I didn't install any of these character mods or nothing like that, because I was like, not aware, but I was wary that they might do something like this, or that they might ban people using skin mods. And I was like, I do have multiple ways to play this game if they like account ban me or something like that. But I'm a person, why make an avoidable mistake? You know, it's like, if you know that the stove is hot, don't put your hand on the stove, burn your hand, and say, ah, why is my hand hurt? Because you put it on a hot stove and burnt it. You know, like, don't set yourself up for avoidable mistakes. But and NetEase told IGN that players who mod their Marvel Rivals installations risk being banned, and they are not gonna unban your ass probably. It's kind of a bummer to see, but this felt inevitable. Yeah, because like I said, not only would they have to worry about copyright stuff, but also nude mods and freaky nigga mods. It was far more weird to see a free-to-play, cosmetic-driven live service multiplayer game allow cosmetic mods in the first place. I think right here is where we make a distinguishing statement between allowing something and having an environment where you unintentionally breed a sort of behavior. So, to put that in like layman's term, to make that more simple, there's a difference between like you going and like getting all the test tubes and whatever equipment to grow. The fuck? Oh no, that was a notification. Oh, it's 11:13. I got time before I gotta do my dueling. But there's a difference between creating an environment where you get all the test tubes, you get all the equipment to make a mold farm, and like you not cleaning the water off the side of your tub so a little bit of mold developing. You didn't intend for there to be mold over there, but it still happened. So it's one of those things. They didn't intend for that, but it still happened. Another reason that like I thought of earlier before I put this article here that like was way before this even update came out is my thought was eventually it's gonna get to the point to where people say, I don't give a fuck if anybody else can see my skins, and they're gonna take the meshes and stuff for paid skins. 1 second. They're gonna take the meshes and stuff for paid skins and modify it so that only they can see it in their copy of the game and basically circumvent paying. And I'm not gonna lie, if that would have happened, I would have did that. Not gonna hold you. I would have did that and risked that motherfucking ban. But like in a game driven by cosmetics, yeah, they're right. It's kind of weird that they let it go on for so long. But maybe they were saying, you know what? We're still trying to get into good graces and stay in the good graces. So we're gonna do it on the sly, and we'll let them have their fun for a little bit. But before it could get out of hand, we gotta clap down. Client-side skin mods are largely harmless, which is true. Largely harmless though. Pay attention to that wording. But competitive games are understandably skittish about any backdoor to creating an unfair advantage. This is true. It's one of those things where like you don't have to necessarily be into like programming and stuff like that, but once you're in the world of like understanding gaming history and stuff like that, you start to understand that one thing about coding that anybody who codes will tell you is the most random things can make your whole entire code base mess up and brick a whole system. So for example, you could put a grave key symbol instead of a through sign, instead of a minus sign somewhere in your code. Your whole code fucked up. Your program can't run. Or even famous examples like what was it? I think it's TF2, where there's a picture in the game files where if you delete that picture, the game just won't run. And I know there's like a version of that that's true and a version of that that's a myth, but that is like a great way to get people to understand how fragile coding is. So them saying like a backdoor being able to be created through that way, if you may not know a lot about like coding and stuff like that, you may go, what the fuck, there's just skins. But as someone who knows a little tiny bit about coding, it's like, yeah, that's a real thing. That's true. That's a real thing. It takes me back to a more innocent time though. I remember when weapon skins were something you downloaded for free in CS Source, as opposed to gaudy multi-$1,000 proto NFTs. You're an unk. I can't relate to this one. You're just a fucking unk. I also have never played what you call it. I also have never played Counter-Strike. And then this last paragraph is talking about the Trump and Biden skins, but yeah. This makes sense. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't try this sooner. And oh, I forgot to turn on my RGB. I'm honestly surprised they didn't do this sooner. I'm surprised they waited so long, but I guess, like I said, maybe they were being nice and they said let them have their fun for a little bit before we clap down. That being said, this one, I might glance over the article, but let me show you a picture of the first Berserker Kazan so y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this. This game that we saw a demo, actually, you know what, let me just show you a little bit of the trailer. So this trailer, if you were watching the Game Awards or if you saw this from the Game Awards, this wait, where's the part where he was fighting a big dragon? Well, actually, let me just put it in double speed while I talk. This game trailer where dude was running up and fighting all the monsters and all that stuff. This trailer right here, just to give you a little flashback reminder in case you didn't you don't remember. But yeah, that game is apparently getting a demo pretty soon. Now I do want to scan and note 2 months ahead of release, the demo has no end date right now. The game's official Xitter. Okay, so when is the demo available? When's the game coming out? Because I don't know. Demo will be available from January 16th with no end date schedule. Meet Kazan on next week. So that's next week, what? I'm guessing like Friday or something like that, probably. Next week, Thursday. So I'm looking at the calendar, next week, Thursday. This becomes available. I pretty much don't need nothing else from this article. Forget the rest of this article. But yeah, the first Berserker Kazan, if you saw it, and like me, you was like, the trailer looks cool, but with the gameplay looking like, fear no more. You got the, we're gonna get the, what? Oh. You're gonna get a chance to try it out soon. Now, talk about a game that I don't want to be that guy, but low-key I'm gonna be that guy. Talk about a game franchise that slightly, not all the way fell off to the point to where the series died or anything. Not fell off as in like I'm trying to be drastic and say like the game went from the greatest thing ever to the worst thing I've ever seen. But it fell off in terms of it dipped in quality. Like if before the quality from 1 to 3 was just going straight up, it hit Judgment Day and it flatlined. It hit 4 and went down. It hit 5 and went down. So it isn't like it just went. It's going gradually down with the last couple Gears of War franchise entries. And this entry, from what I hope it can be, looks promising. But I said during the Game Awards and during that Xbox showcase where they showed it, that for me to really be hooked in, I'm gonna need to see some gameplay. I'm gonna need to see what they're doing different from 4 and 5, not only in terms of the story, but in terms of how the game itself is being put together, what the gameplay is gonna look like, what the story is gonna look like, how it's gonna relate to the original 3 games. Cause like to give it a buck with you, one of the number one things that always scare me about a game franchise I love is when they try and progress with the story, progress with whatever they're doing, and they start failing, and they take a step back and they start going to the old story. It's like, think of it like this. Think of it like when you're playing a fighting game and like you're playing all types of ways, you're trying out new things within a match, you're seeing what you could do, what you could get away with it, you're testing the limits. But imagine you go from that to 10 matches in, let's say a first to 10, or you just playing for the day. Let's say 10 matches in, you realize every match you got your ass beat. Like you got washed every match, whether it's the same person or different people. Every match you... Every match you got your head beaten, you got your head split. Every match you just beat your shit in, right? So let's say that's a scenario, and you go from doing a whole bunch of different stuff to only doing your most reliable combos, to instead of being more aggressive and playing more rushdown, you're sitting in a corner blocking, waiting for the optimal times to hit them with the most optimal combo. Think of it like that. They go from experimenting and trying new things to being scared and in that corner blocking and saying, I'm just gonna do the reliable thing. Invincible, show you! Anyway, let's read about this. Gears of War E-Day may launch in 2024. Hopefully it don't. Not gonna lie, especially between September and October, Gears of War is a powerful franchise, but it's a powerful franchise of its era. Meaning, if you are a fan of Gears of War and the Xbox 360 days, or you were like gaming in the Xbox 360 days, you love Gears of War. You mess with Gears of War heavy. But you know what else is releasing in that September to October season? I don't have to say it. There's one game I'm talking about. One game that I'm talking about. I don't even look at your screen. One game that I'm talking about. Okay? So hopefully they don't do themselves like that and fucking try and virtually collapse the damn company in. Because another thing is, when it comes to quality, Microsoft don't give a fuck. Like the franchise will be failing and they will make shitty games that barely make money, and they will keep just saying fuck it, move the churn, make another one. You don't believe me? Biggest example I have, Flop for Flop Studios, aka Halo Studios. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all, I don't like none of the Halo games. I don't like Halo Combat Evolved. I don't like Halo 2, 3, 4, 5, Master Chief Collection, or Infinite. I'm just a guy who doesn't like Halo. Now, I do like to talk my shit about Halo and call it trash, but the first three objectively weren't bad games, okay? Objectively, we're just looking at it as a whole, looking at not only what it did, but how what it did holds up. Objectively, it wasn't a bad. But Halo fans, and this is how I know something is ass. Halo fans don't like any Halo after 3. They tolerate them. Because people who are addicted to Halo or who are addicted to their game, they hate to admit when their game has fallen off in any capacity. So they'll try and make excuses and say, well, it really wasn't that bad. It was okay. It was a little bit better. No. No. Listen. I understand you love the Halo franchise. Them shits was objectively bad. Now to me, I just think they're bad because they're Halo games. And they look like all the other 3 Halo games to me. But, again, I don't play Halo, so I'm just going to take the opinion of Halo fans. Rant, little Halo sidetrack tangent rant to the side. I hope that doesn't become the case with Gears of War. And I hope they don't bring back Marcus and Dom back into the forefront of Halo. I hope they don't bring Marcus and Dom back into the forefront of Gears of War, just to turn around and make some bullshit. Drop some straight garbage. Alright? The game promises classic Gears of War experience. I don't care what you promise. Show me what you're doing. Fans can anticipate an update on E-Day soon, including gameplay details and release date. Okay, let me see about that. Don't care about the classic part. At the very least, E-Day fans should expect an update very soon, potentially via another story trailer or a deeper look at his gameplay. There have been rumors for an upcoming Xbox Developer Direct for 2025, which would be remiss to not feature Gears of War E-Day to some extent. Yeah, because for Xbox, it's like one of their top 5 or 6 biggest franchise. For Xbox 360, top 5 or 6. After the Xbox 360, like Xbox One and on, I'll say it's still top 10. Or simply receive an update. The upcoming title is nonetheless likely to be a landmark for the blah, blah, blah. That's just a bunch of nothing sauce ass article. And then the rest of this can be summed up into these points. So, like I said, I'm happy for that, but hold up. Because for this article, okay, first off, I gotta unplug these. That's number 1. Number 2, hold on. Y'all gotta give me a second, y'all. Why is my Elgato software not starting? I can't even play my sad music. What the fuck? Wait, did it completely re-endorse check or something? Like, I'm not understanding, dude. I gotta go to E for the Elgato folder. Deck. Okay. Let me see if I can find a sad instrument. Yeah, I can't find a specifically sad instrumental. I was gonna put on the sad music in the background, but fuck it. Right now, oh wait. I was gonna put on a sad instrumental in the background, but I couldn't find one. But this is a sad topic for some about how, sorry everyone, sorry to be the one to tell you, to be the one to break it to you. Are those rumors you heard about Notch wanting to make Minecraft 2? Yeah. It's canceled. And it might be our fault, according to the PC Gamer article that I have pulled up here. After he basically announced Minecraft 2 last week, Marcus Notch, person, I don't know, whatever, has changed his mind. Now, I was gonna add some articles about this to my daily article spiel when he first announced and said this, and he was first talking about it. But something told me not to. I don't know what something was or why it told me. I'm kind of glad it did, because now we get to talk about it now. Because when you really think about it, bro, what the fuck would Minecraft 2 really have like been like? Because Minecraft has had so many improvements all over the years. How do you make a Minecraft 2? Like, if it was a story-based game, like let's say a Spider-Man 1 to a Spider-Man 2, where the mechanics of the game didn't really change drastically, like a new thing was added here or there, for like Insomniac Spider-Man games, I could understand there being a part 2 for the simple fact that like there's a story going on, so they could expand the story and go forward in the story, backward, whatever. But Minecraft kind of doesn't have a story, because it's meant to be an open-ended, like free thought sandbox type of game. So what the fuck was part 2 gonna be? Because expanding the mechanics of Minecraft is not enough to justify a part 2, because people are kind of just gonna shrug their shoulders and be like, gang, this could have just been a Minecraft update. And if you make another Minecraft and just make it Minecraft at home, it's gonna be like, dude, why would I play Minecraft at home when I could just play your original creation that I'm already more familiar with, that has been around since 2009, Minecraft, that has been getting updates and is actively like updated, and there's actively like new stuff being added into the game since 2009. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I can understand the sentiment, I can understand why you would want to make a Minecraft 2, but I gotta keep it G. I don't think this shit would have been successful. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it definitely wouldn't have been easy. Talk to the fellas at the office. Looks like we're making levers in chess. What? Tipping point was PC Gamer saying it seemed interesting. Lol. Yeah, I still love PC Gamer. What does that have to do with anything? So if you're looking forward to... Oh, they're saying it's their fault specifically. So if you were looking forward to Minecraft 2, well, sorry about that. Sorry to sentence off for the conjunction. Yeah. If y'all are praising it, I don't want it. In their defense, this wasn't entirely their doing. Notch didn't sound overly enthusiastic about doing another Minecraft like in the poll that started all this business, saying that spiritual successors to popular games are often washed up and tragic. And he repeated that sentiment in response to a user on Xitter who said they felt betrayed by the decision to change direction. For that, I will say that is definitely, most definitely true. Because, for example, look at Callisto Protocol. That wasn't as good as the OG Dead Space. Look at Mighty Number 9. The literal maker of Mega Man said, since Capcom doesn't want to make Mega Man, and since Capcom won't let me make Mega Man, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna break off from Capcom. I'm gonna put up a Kickstarter. I'm gonna fund the money myself. I'm gonna put the money up myself. I'm gonna put it all like fund it all on my own through Kickstarter, and I'm gonna make the game I want to be. I don't have the rights to Mega Man, so I can't call it Mega Man, but I'll call it Mighty Number 9. You know what happened to Mighty Number 9? It fucking flopped. The game, real shit, I don't even know if the game ever released. But if it did, I know the shit was ass. Let me see. I still haven't watched those clips from PR. Did Mighty Number 9 ever? Oh damn, I have on caps lock. Yes, Mighty Number 9 was released, but with significant complications. The game was released in June 2016 on multiple platforms. Okay, so the game... Oh, that's right. I remember seeing, I think that, now that I'm reading this, I think I remember seeing like Dashi or something like that play it and like make fun of the Cheeto explosions. Which, you know a game is ass if Dashi is making fun of it, dog. Because like that nigga don't make fun of no games. Or he'll make a joke about a game, but he won't straight up make fun of games. That's some shit a nigga like me would do. Like I would do. So it was that type of bad, bro. And then the game didn't work on release. It's like oof. But like, point is, the whole spiritual successor thing is very, very difficult. Now, for a very long time, we thought it was impossible to make a good video game movie. Then stuff like, to make a relatable example, Sonic, like, I think the first movie was ass, but every fucking body loved it. So there's stuff like Sonic. What's a video game movie I like? Oh, Mario. I like the Mario movie. The Mario movie was really good to me. To me, it was a very faithful and respectful progression and the adaptation of like video game stuff, going from being in a video game to being in a movie. To me, the Mario movie was really, really freaking good. It was really well put together, and it had like respectful, reasonable references and callbacks to the source material. So I say that to say, at one time, we thought video game movies, video game TV shows, all of that were forever gonna be trash shows aimed at kids that just fucking suck because they keep numbing it down, because a lot of them assume that only kids play video games. Now we got stuff like the Mario movie. Now we got stuff like Sonic. Now we got stuff like the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I didn't watch that personally, but I hear it's really good. We got stuff like Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So it's not impossible. We just haven't seen many people do it well. So, and then Minecraft, at that, making a spiritual successor to that, like I said, that game's been getting updates for over 10 years. It's gonna be hard to mechanically match that. And then on top of that, if your shit is anything like Minecraft at home, why don't I just go play Minecraft? Anyway, trust me, the spiritual successor would be way less fun than the dungeon roguelike, he wrote. They're always kind of sad nostalgia jumps. I was about to hit the clap it up button, but something is wrong with my Steam Stream Deck again. I don't fucking know. Shit just randomly stops working every other week. Which person began teasing in 2024 alongside his new BitShift Entertainment studio. Frankly, I think it does look more interesting than a Minecraft Redux sort of thing. Also, to be fair, I say that as someone who's more inclined to go for that sort of thing than most anyway. There's a link to another article. I'm not reading it. I'll look at the top. Why should you play God Eyes of the Beholder from GOG's D&D collection? We're out of this bitch. Notch actually dropped a shout out to one of my favorites in the genre, blah, 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 blah. As for Minecraft 2, you'll have to ask Microsoft. They're never making Minecraft 2. I'm gonna keep it a G with you. Minecraft is too much of a cash cow live service game. They're never going to stop updating Minecraft, and they're never going to stop making money off of Minecraft. Minecraft is one of consistently since like it rose to popularity, it has consistently been one of the top 5 most popular and highest selling games of all time on all the consoles it releases. And even on top of that, like, Minecraft is so cemented in the content creator gaming space. Like, bro, nobody who grew up with YouTube, let's say post 2010, post 20, let's say 11, 12ish, post 2010, post 2011 ish, nobody who grew up with that era of YouTube didn't watch some type of Minecraft content at some point, bro. Even me, like, I wasn't heavy on Minecraft content, but it was a couple Minecraft people I watch that, like, I watch every once in a while. And even nowadays, I know jitteries that wasn't even alive when Minecraft came out. They was still in their parents' body parts when Minecraft came out in 2009, and they addicted to Minecraft videos that's coming out new right now, and even some older stuff from 5 and 6 years ago. So it's like, bro, Minecraft is so intertwined with the gaming social media space. It's like, bro, that shit will forever get free market, and it's so well known to this point. They don't even really got a market when the game comes to a new console. They just got to release it for that new console. This one I kind of wanted to glance over because I know that this is one of those games where I don't expect people who are newer to games to know what the fuck this is, because this is low key, like, for me, this is low key my unk game. This is low key one of those games that I don't expect younger niggas to know, because it exists and thrived in a very specific context that doesn't really exist anymore, which is in arcades. So if you went to, like, when that shit used to be alive, a Chinatown Fair, or like a Dave and Buster's, or a Chuck E. Cheese, any place that had like a large scale arcade, or even like a medium scale arcade, or even if you went to like a AMC or something like that, there will be several the House of the Dead machines in there. And this game was really, really big during that era, during that time. So this is a franchise that's really close to me, and I grew up playing the Wii port the most, but I did play this joint in arcades too, and this joint was fire, bro. This joint was dead fire. But let's read about the here's a rundown on the new remake plus its first trailer. Oh, fuck all that. Where's the trailer? There we go. Let's see if this shit is a full-on remake or if it's a half-ass remake. Oh, full-on, because this game, bro, this shit came 1080-50. What the fuck? That's so random. I mean, I'm keep Big Perplex open all the time because I use it too often. When did I put Doi House of the Dead 96. So this game, the invention of the invention of the game, the release of the first version of this game came out before I was even born. So anyway, let's get back to this trailer. Let's see how they updating it. AR. Reload. I don't remember it being an AR. In the OG game that I played, it was just a handgun. That's it. Now they giving you different weapons and shit. Like, alright. So I do remember that there were different weapons in the game, but the part of the game they're at, this is like the very, very beginning, so you shouldn't be able to access none of that stuff. Unless they added like a cheat code or something like that retroactive. But this is a remake, y'all. Those fucking frogs, bro. As a kid, those damn frogs, oh my gosh. Reload! This is something me and my pops would have to sit down and play. I remember House of the Dead 2 was the best one, and like all the other House of the Dead games were either 3 or ass. And 3 was good, but it wasn't as good as 2. Oh, these motherfuckers. This is still the beginning, like the first 10 minutes of the game, y'all. Reload! This is all the first level. And like, I could tell because they're keeping it real faithful to the OG. Oh, this is like the end of the first level. Or towards the end. Yep, the boss battle. I forgot how you beat him, but I remember it was some dumb shit. Like, a regular weak spot would be like the kneecaps or like the chest plate or something like that. But I remember it was something weird, like the crook of his arm or something like that. Oh, that's what it was. The weak point was you had to shoot the bird. So shooting at this whole big ass metal body in front of you did nothing. You had to shoot this fast flying ass bird. Oh, you could switch. Wait, did they just switch weapons? Oh yeah, that's a new thing, because in the OG ones, there was none of that switching weapon shit. Like, nah, bro, whatever weapon you had is whatever weapon you had. Excuse me. GG's. Now I want to know, bro, when this comes out, trust and believe. Trust and believe. Not only am I getting it, bro, if I have to figure out a way to set up my Joy-Cons or set up my P5 controller with this, or even my Wiimote if I can, so that I can use my my damn zapper. Where is it? So that if I can finally get a new excuse to pop my Wiimote into this bad boy and use my Wii zapper. Oh my goodness. Please, bro, please. Yes. Yes, I would hit the clap it up button, but like I said, my Stream Deck, I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I like this. I like that. I like that. That looks like it's gonna be hard. Now, like I said, that's my personal little game that you may not understand the hype for, but trust me, it's one of those things that in its era, it was hard and it was popular for a reason. Now, if y'all excuse me real quick, let me do my Duolingo so I don't fuck up my damn street. Yo no aprendo español. It's only gonna take me less than 5 minutes, so just, press skip forward a couple times. The library, biblioteca, yeah, the library has computers.
C06.
Tú aprendes inglés en la universidad. I know it's a universidad, but this shit won't register that any other way.
El niño quiere un libro. Libro.
El niño quiere aprender. It's SEIS, I think. Yes. Oh, cinco. Fuck.
Eduardo, tienes una pregunta.
Bruno necesita 4. Caro. 4.
Yeah, that's expensive. I mean, not expensive.
La
right?
universidad
But I thought, yeah, it's
necesita más
expensive.
estudiantes.
The university needs more students. Yo necesito 8 bolígrafos.
Yo
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Necesito
8 bolígrafos.
bolígrafos. 0, 1,
0,
2,
1, 2,
3.
3.
Yo quiero 7 libros.
7. And don't get mad at me because I don't know how to spell siete, bitch. Este libro
Libro.
es
Es.
feliz. I mean, yeah, feliz. Oh, that's happy, that's happy, that's happy.
Mi clase de español es mañana.
My Spanish class is tomorrow. Sí.
Sí.
4 bibliotecas
Biblioteca.
in a row. Let's go.
No necesito esta computadora.
Start computer door. Yeah, door. No, I do not need a computer. Go. Alright, there we go. Now, back to this. Sony signals single player only The Last of Us. Oh. So if y'all haven't heard, Sony just fucking hates us PC players, and for some odd reason, they are hell-bent on getting people to sign in to PSN to play a game in some type of way that is very, very unnecessary. Now, there's 3 main reasons why people don't like this. One main reason why I don't like it. I don't like Sony's whole infrastructure technology-wise, because the shit don't work. You sign in a PSN with the right password, PSN says fuck you, and like, cause I'm not that person who forgets their account and I need to change the password every time I log into my account. No, I remember my passwords. I know them. I don't need a password manager. I know what passwords I use for what websites, right? But with Sony, I will make a password, I will write it down so that I have it remembered, and I will use that exact same password 3 months later and it just won't fucking work. But then I go to change the password to something new and all of a fucking sudden, can't use the same password as any password. Oh my god. Like that shit real life just makes me dizzy and angry. I hate signing in to PSN. The most miserable part of PSN is signing in to PSN. I swear to God. I swear to God. By far. So whenever Sony says they're releasing a PC game that requires a PSN launch, this is about the point I would press the yo-ho-ho button, just because I felt like it. But, Stream Deck messed up. Anyway, now that I talked about the unrelated notion of the yo-ho-ho button, let's read through this a little bit. Oh, wait, actually, because I don't really need to read through this. I feel like, now that I think about it, this is going to be a nothing sandwich-ass article. But another reason why I don't like the idea of Sony trying to fuck it. Hold up. Let me put some of the Last of Us footage back on in the background. The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay. Oh, bitch. TAG. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's go to like right here. The fuck? Where's the actual gameplay? Thank you. Okay, there we go. So, whenever Sony releases a game on PC, the main reason why people, for those of you who don't understand, why people don't like seeing that is for a few reasons. One, Sony is getting hacked all the fucking time. Every other Thursday, Sony gets hacked. That's number one. Number two, like I said, their user experience, their UI, their UX, fucking terrible. Signing into PSN is the worst part of PSN by far. Third thing, since PSN is only available in certain countries, it locks out a lot of the world from being able to legally purchase and play this game in any capacity. So if you live in an off place like Cambodia or some shit like that, you're shit out of luck. And I don't know if Cambodia is banned, but just to give you an example, if Cambodia bans all PlayStation games and you live in Cambodia, this game that you want to legally buy, legally support, legally purchase, legally play, you now can't, because you have to sign in a PSN to play the game, and you can't legally make a PSN account. And I know some people may say, oh, just switch the country. Oh, just lie on your shit and blah, 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 blah. It's like, bro, it's not about that. Sometimes it's about the fact that, what if your PSN has to connect to your Steam, and they see that your Steam says that you're in England, but you're really not. I'm trying to skip past this part. Yeah, it says that you're in England, but you're really not. And now you have to deal with conflicting prices. And what if you switch it to another country where the money is more expensive? So now a game that would have cost you $20 in your own money now costs you $80, $100, because you have to put it in the you have to put it through the currency exchange, and you're basically paying for this game a higher price. So why should somebody force themselves to pay a higher price that's meant for people in a different region? Because regional pricing is a thing. Considerate developers definitely do implement regional pricing. So why should I have to pay more for a game that in my own native money wouldn't even cost that freaking much? You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, there are so many complications that can come with it. It's not really worth it. And another reason why, what did I say so far? I said oh shit, they getting active. That's me getting distracted by the gameplay. But I said the 4 main reasons why people don't like it. Also, like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a G with you. A part of it is just this simple. It's not fun to boot up a game that you purchased, you already downloaded, you're already ready to play. It's not fun to do that and then you get greeted by a fucking login screen like that. Like, bro, that shit is annoying. Like, some people may think, oh bro, you're impatient, oh bro, it takes 2 seconds. It's like, bro, I already gotta wait a fucking decade. I already gotta wait time to turn the game on. I gotta hope that the game doesn't have unnecessary online connectivity that I gotta deal with. Then I gotta load through all these menus. Then I gotta set up my settings and difficulty and all that shit for the game. Then I gotta start loading in the game. And you're telling me in those 5 steps, we gotta add another extra step where now I gotta log in, spend 5-10 minutes trying to log in a PSN. It's one of those things where it's like, it's an unnecessary convenience. It's an unnecessary annoyance. Like, bro, oh shit, he tapped her shit. I'm getting distracted. It's an unnecessary inconvenience that honestly can be avoided, but they don't want to avoid it. Now, again, I don't fully understand what the fuck is their obsession with doing this. Like, I can understand if PlayStation had their own PSN launcher, which I pray to God they never do, because I can tell you from a million miles away that shit is gonna be ass. But like, if they had their own launcher, it would make more sense. But it's like, dog, you don't even have a fucking launcher. Like, I have to I have to sign up for an account for some other shit just to play on Steam when I'm already logged into my fucking Steam. It's annoying to log into some shit just to log into some shit. And then a lot of the times, if you're not online, like, the DRM will just say, fuck it, we ball. You're not allowed to play this game that you paid for just because you're not connected to the internet. Like, that shit is so stupid and unfun. It's just so many reasons as to why us PC gamers hate the idea of, oh, you're playing this game, you bought a PC to play PC games, and you want to play a game made by PlayStation Studios, so fuck you. Now you gotta sign in through PSN. Why? Because fuck you.